Hey there, I want to show you how to install these anchors for whatever you need them for, but I'm going to use them for this hanger rod holder. I'm going to hold up one of these hanger rods from Amazon or whatever. And yeah, we're going to start by drilling a couple of holes that are about the same diameter as kind of the main diameter of this anchor. So if we look at, you either need to have the correct size of the drill bit, or you need to have a whole set of drill bits so that you can select the correct size. So it looks like, I don't know, they just grab this and kind of hold it up next to these ones. So I mean, this one maybe a little bit small. It doesn't have to be exact, really. Just it's probably better if it's a little bit too small than if it's too big. But either way, it's probably not a disaster, even if it is a little bit too big. I'll probably go with this one, a little bit smaller, or just about the same size as that kind of main diameter of the anchor. So you know, we can see what is going to happen. Let me see if I can stand this thing up. If we are going to try and screw in the anchor, we put it in there, and we once the anchor is seated into the wall, we start screwing it, and you can see how the bottom it expands. It's not going to expand that much when it's in the wall because it'll be like held together by the wall. But you can see how, because it'll expand like that, it'll dig into the sheetrock, and it'll grip it really well, especially with these grooves, and that's why it's going to hold in place better than just having that screw in the sheetrock with these little ridges and no like lateral pressure or whatever. So I'm gonna take that drill bit and just like place the anchor up on the wall where I want it to go and mark it, and then I'm gonna drill the hole. And you don't have to drill the hole all the way. Like maybe you just drill halfway and test it. That way you can, I guess it doesn't matter if you drill all the way and test it either, because once the beginning of the hole is there. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill a wall with that bit that I just selected, and I'll show you what it looks like to put it in there. So I got the hole drilled, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the anchor and see that I can get it seated in there correctly. So if I just move this out of the way a little bit, you should be able to just press it in by hand. Like, it shouldn't be, and actually this is a good reason why having it be too small rather than too big is good, because if it's too small, you can just drill a bigger hole. You can see it's a little bit difficult for me to push this in by hand, so I'm actually going to use the next biggest drill bit size, because I don't want to break these anchors. Okay, yeah, and I took that last drill bit and just kind of rotated it, like in a kind of swirling motion to make that hole a little bigger. But you can see that I just kind of bent it a little bit when I was pushing it in, but should be able to go in without a lot of struggle. And this is not going so great actually, because I'm bending the top of it. It's hitting something at the end. So I'm going to actually go with another bigger drill bit size one to be able to push it all the way through. So after a couple of trial and errors, I was able to get it almost all the way in. It's got another like 1/16 of an inch or whatever to go, so I'll just take it and lightly tap that last bit with the hammer, and that's perfect right there. It's nice and flush. So now we should be able to just take the screw and screw it in. So I'll do the other side as well, and then screw in actually I'll just screw it in right now and show you how that's done. So to make the screw able to fit on this, we want to leave enough space so that it can kind of seat into that piece at the top. So we're going to put the screw, when the screw gets seated into the wall, we still want to leave like enough space, you see, so it can have like a little bit at the end, so we can put that thing on it. So I got the screw on there, and then once I got the thing screw almost all the way in, I put the hanger on, and then I tightened it the very last bit so it's nice and tight now and secure. So that's how you can install that screw anchor and hanger.